everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are doing something that I feel needs to be done. I am going to be comparing the price of Australian drugstore makeup to US drugstore makeup. I think this video will be a massive eye-opener for some people. I have been getting too much hate lately from basically people who live in the US saying, why do you buy replica AliExpress makeup when you can just buy drugstore? You obviously live in America and can get affordable drugstore, whereas here, completely different story. So I hope you guys find this somewhat helpful and you get a bit of an insight as to what we actually have to pay here in Australia for drugstore makeup. So let's just jump straight onto the video. Okay, so I took the time out to do some research on the internet. I looked on Walgreens website, which is American drugstore, I believe. And I also compared it to our Priceline drugstore, as well as I did some items from Target. So firstly, I have a list of brands that we don't have in our drugstores here. So we don't have Wet n Wild, Milani, LA Colors, LA Girl, Hard Candy. We don't have any of those type of brands. I wish we did because that stuff looks amazing in America. But that is just a rundown of stuff that we don't even have here. We do have e.l.f. here, but there is not a great range. They slowly bringing it in to be a bit better, but it's still not the greatest. So here I'm going to start comparing my list. I'm looking down at my phone because this is where I've written the prices in. And most of these products I do own, but I just can't be bothered showing you guys because you probably all know what these products are anyways. So the first comparison at Walgreens, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, one of my favorite foundations. I own it, love it. You guys pay $7.50 over there for that. Here in our drugstore, it is $19.95. So $20 as opposed to $7.50 is a massive difference. Luckily, you know, we have sales somewhere in some supermarket, but we still pay over $10 for it even when it's on sale. So that is the first comparison. Second comparison is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I own that, love that concealer. Over there at Walgreens, you pay $8.95. Here at our drugstore, we pay $18.95. So $20 as opposed to $9. It is a massive difference. I really hope this video reaches some people that need to hear this because it's ridiculous. So if you think if this is what we're paying for drugstore, could you imagine what we have to pay for high-end? If you guys want a separate video on our high-end makeup as to US high-end makeup, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below because that will be an even bigger eye-opener for you guys living in the US. Alright, the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation at Walgreens, that retails for $8.99. Here we pay $16.95 for that. The L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation, you pay $12.99, we pay $29.95. So $13 or $30. $13 in the US, $30 in Australia. It is a massive difference. Okay, so the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, I absolutely love that powder. It is $5.50 at Walgreens and here it is $11.95. $5.50, $12. Okay, here's another big shocker. Revlon in Australia is really highly priced. I looked at the Walgreens and it is pretty highly priced over there, but still we pay basically double. So the Revlon Color Stay Foundation at Walgreens is $14.50. Here at Priceline, which is our only drugstore, we pay $34.95. So for one of the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadows at Walgreens, that retails for $6.99. Here in our drugstore, it retails for $11.95. The L'Oreal Infallible Single Eyeshadows retail for $8.50 in Walgreens, and over here it retails for $19.95 for a single eyeshadow. Okay, so we do have e.l.f. here in Australia. There's an online website and they do sell it at our Kmart, but like I said before, it is a bit overpriced and we do not have as much as what you guys have. So I thought I would do a bit of comparison with e.l.f. as well, just to see what the massive price difference is. So the e.l.f. Studio Brow Kit at Walgreens retails for $2.99. In Kmart, we pay $8 for that brow kit. Okay, so I also read a quick little thing on e.l.f. So whatever you guys pay $1 for, we pay $3 for. Whatever you guys pay $3 for your $3 range, we pay $8 for. And whatever you pay for your $6 range in America, we pay $13 for. So it is basically double, more or less. Okay, so here's a comparison between US Target and Australian Target. Again, I just looked on the website. So in the US Target, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams retail for $6, $5.99. In Australia, they retail for $12.95. Okay, the Studio Loving Primer over there is $12.99 in the Target website. Here it is $19.95. And lastly, the US Target Matte NYX Lipstick is $5.99, and here we pay $12.95. That is all I've written down. That is just drugstore. So I hope you guys get a bit of an insight as to how much we actually pay for our drugstore makeup in Australia. So I hope that kind of gives you a better understanding as to why I do shop online, why I do buy replicas, because our drugstore is ridiculous over here. So I just wanted to put this video out there, make it clear, give you guys in other countries and America, you know, a bit of an insight as to what we actually have to pay. So yeah, I hope this was somewhat helpful. Let me know if you guys want the high-end version, because that'll probably shock you even more. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys.